It seems that I'm waking up from a dream. Football Club Barcelona lost against AS Monaco away in a controversial game, I must say, because I think that the referee wasn't good, but no excuses, guys. No excuses. I think the level dropped. Certainly, some players are signaled. We have to point out some players. I think our captain, Marc-André Ter Stegen, my friend. What kind of decisions are you taking? What kind of decisions are you taking that are certainly determining the outcome of the games? Minute 10, you actually create a disastrous situation where we are left with 10 men, and of course, Eric Garcia, I think that he wasn't able to control the situation. I don't think Eric Garcia is the one to blame, but certainly, I think that after that, being sent off in the 10th minute, it's very difficult to play a game with a Monaco that's very fast. That I think that Monaco have a great team. Let me tell you, I think that Monaco did play well, and they play their cards very well. They have very fast players. And today we weren't good at many levels. I think that if you take some pieces out of the puzzle of Barca's lineup, then it's hard. It's hard to really play. Of course, without Dani Olmo, for example, I think that we're lacking a lot of aggression, a lot of danger that we can create. Of course, our players are also tired. We're playing many games in a row, and I think also our substitutions came a little late by Hansi Flick. I think that maybe he didn't want to make substitutions, but minute 70 we started making substitutions where you're playing with 10 men from the minute 10 of the game, pretty much. So it's difficult to understand. This was the starting 11. You had Ter Stegen on goal, Balde, Íñigo Martínez, Cubarsí, Koundé there in the defense, pretty regular. Eric Garcia, Casado, Pedri. It was pretty much two holding midfielders. It is true that Pedri and Casado were a little bit more advanced. Maybe it was something more like this, but Casado was coming down to defend with Eric Garcia, and Pedri was more free here in more in the attack, and of course Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, the highlight of the game for Football Club Barcelona. In terms of Monaco, they played with Signo, Enrique, Salisu, Benderson, Con, Zakaria, Golovin, Diatta, Minamino, Bolagnu, and Embolo. I think Minamino, the highlight probably of Monaco there, creating a lot of danger. And this is the controversial play here of Ter Stegen. Minute 10, guys, look at this. One player here. Yet again, Ter Stegen decides to wait I can't understand the decision. He prefers to wait. Eric Garcia is coming down. You have this player here close to where Eric Garcia is coming, because Eric Garcia is going to run down here, and you have this other guy chasing Eric Garcia. Yet Ter Stegen decides to pass the ball to Eric Garcia when he has two guys here. Instead, you have Cubarsí completely alone here, and Íñigo Martínez there as well. I mean, it is true that this guy was pressuring here Íñigo Martínez, but I mean, it's the dumbest pass. It's the dumbest pass, and it wasn't even a clear pass. In fact, we have the images. I'm going to show them to you. Just look at the situation. You have Cubarsí completely alone over here. And the pass. And then let me tell you, I think the so-called penalty by Eric Garcia is not even a penalty. I can't show too many images because, of course, they can take the video down, and I don't want that. But it's just a horrendous decision by Ter Stegen that determined the game very early on, minute 9. At the end of the day, we started playing well. I think Monaco was creating danger in the first minutes. But this mistake is huge. It's huge. And this is the way I feel when I see Ter Stegen playing with the feet. And Ter Stegen is a goalkeeper, guys, that doesn't deserve to be in Barcelona. And I need to say this clear. he just fucks up too much. There's so many chances, guys, that we just swallow these goals, guys. And you can't create a goal like this minute 10 in the first game of the Champions League. You just cannot do it. Just kick the ball out. What the fuck are you doing? You don't see it clear? Kick the ball out. I can't understand it, guys. This red card, guys, has been the fastest red card in the Champions League in the history for Football Club Barcelona. So in the history of Football Club Barcelona, the fastest Champions League red card ever for Eric Garcia, who I don't like Eric Garcia too much, to be honest. But I don't think it was his fault here in this play. I think everybody agrees with me that it wasn't his fault. Moving on, guys, there was a goal from Lamine Yamal, a spectacular goal, in fact, and getting back to the 1-1 goal scoreboard, and then the referee decided to do some stupid calls. For example, this one here, where Íñigo Martínez put his feet in front of the Monaco player, and the Monaco player decided to kick Íñigo Martínez and some sort of dive. Of course, a penalty was given. Then the VAR corrected it, but this was, of course, 1-1, and we were holding well. But here we had Íñigo Martínez blowing it again. As you can see here, we had a ball coming through from the defense of Monaco. You can't see it here. Let me show it to you. He's kicking the ball. No, you can't see it. But anyways, you have a Monaco player here kicking the ball. And look at the defense. Look at their line of defense. What is Íñigo Martínez doing? Hold the line, my friend. Hold the line. If he would have held the line, it would have been offside. But no, this guy was asleep, man. Today, Íñigo Martínez was asleep. Let me tell you, he was asleep. And with this chance, they scored the 2-1. So, not great, guys, not good. Sorry, the penalty, in fact, the so-called penalty that they called, I think this was with already the 2-1 in the scoreboard. But anyways, guys, of course, playing with a high defense that we're always playing with HANSI Flick, at some point they're going to catch you. We can't play perfectly for the whole season, not getting caught, playing with a super high defense because we're pressuring high, so the whole block is high, right? And they caught us now in a bad moment. We're playing against Monaco, fast players, and we're playing with 10 men since the minute 10. Of course, in terms of the substitutions, I didn't quite understand. Why did we take so long, right? And then Pablo Torre came in for Pedri, Ferran Torres for Lamine Yamal, Ansu Fati came in for Valdés, so we were actually playing with more attack. So when Ansu Fati was on, it was something like this. Of course, no Eric Garcia here, I'll just take him out. And this was the situation. So for most of the game, Sergi Dominguez came in. This was some sort of the situation there. Of course, Ansu Fati was coming down to hold the line, Pablo Torre, and of course, you had to be careful because 10 men and against a very fast Bayern Munich. This is the way I feel Hansi Flick could have reacted in the halftime. If you guys remember this video, probably you've seen it already. I can't imagine Hansi Flick doing this because very bad first half, guys. Very bad first half. We made some mistakes. Certainly, Ter Stegen. I don't know what's going to happen with Ter Stegen, my friend. Michael Jordan was in the stands today. I don't know if he watches too much Barcelona, but I think he was disappointed with today's game. At least from the Barcelona point of view, we know that Michael Jordan has a home there in Monaco, and he was there watching the game tonight. So if we look at the new group stage, or the new league, as we can call it, from the Champions League, of course, not many news. You have teams that won, and you have teams that drew, and teams that lost. We are in the group of teams that lost. Okay, so how it works is that you have the first 8 teams that qualify directly to the round of 16. Okay, the other teams from the 9th to the 24th, they go to the round of 32. Okay, so yeah, that's the situation that we got right now. Of course, it's 8 games that we're going to be playing in this league, and we have still time to rectify, right? And of course, I think that we're gonna qualify in the top 8, no problem. But certainly we need to be careful in these kind of games. Like little mistakes in the Champions League, little mistakes, they kill you, man. They kill you. You can't commit little mistakes. In terms of the next games of Football Club Barcelona, careful. We're playing in 3 days against Villarreal away. Difficult side. Villarreal is playing very well this season. They started very, very well, and we're playing them away Sunday, 6:30 Spanish time. I was hearing some of the replies that HANSI Flick was giving to some of the commentators or journalist questions there at the end of the game, and he said, I saw the team very upset in the dressing room after the game, and I told them to stand up, to wake up, because right now we need to recover for the next game, which is our next final or next challenge against Villarreal, and it's going to be a difficult one, a very difficult one. And we have points to blow in La Liga, but man, we should not blow them. Believe me, we should not blow them. Not now, not yet. Having lost today's game and blowing points in La Liga would certainly give a lot of doubts to this team. A lot of doubts. So I'm uncertain of what's gonna happen in the next few days, how the team is gonna react. I really really hope that it's a great reaction. But I'm also afraid that this team cannot keep up physically for the whole season, because HANSI Flick is very demanding, very demanding. And I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to keep up this level. Also, we got some injured players. Now Bernal, Dani Olmo. Hopefully there's no injured player from this game. Knock on wood. But I don't know, man. I have my uncertainty in regards of keeping the high level physically and for the whole season. Because the season is very demanding. And maybe our second unit is not that great, even though we have been playing very well. I don't think our second unit is that great. For example, Fermín López, it's injured, you know. I think Fermín López would have worked very well in today's game, very well. We're gonna burn Pedri if there is no Fermín López. Pablo Torre, I don't know. He was very nice in the preseason. Now he's not getting enough chances. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to take us out from this mess. You know, we have to count on the second unit as well. Guys, seasons are super long. These guys are playing games every 3 days, 4 days. We really need them. We really need the second unit to be on top of their level. And honestly, our second unit, I'll leave it there. So let's do a quick Q&A with you guys. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I see 300 people watching live. Thank you, everybody. It's a pleasure to join you. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from despite the loss, guys. Always believe in this team. I cannot believe more in this team now. I've seen very great things from this team. And of course, it was a difficult game getting the red card in the minute 10. Only 50 likes, by the way. Smash the likes, come on. I know, guys, it's not easy, but smash the likes. It helps the channel, it helps the video, it helps the community. Let's go, guys. I see Ranger Whip, I see WW, I see Nasser Hekmat, I see King City FX, I see Elias Tommy Gunn, veteran of the channel. Tommy Gunn says, too many reactionary opinions. Ter Stegen is not leaving as long as Flick wants him there. End of story. I mean, you know, I think there's always been this controversy with Ter Stegen. It's always been there. But the fact is that I don't think that there is enough of a propaganda to try to get him out of the club. There hasn't never been enough, you know. It's like we always believe that, like the club always believed that Ter Stegen is our guy, you know, for the next, I don't know, 10 years. Like, dude, maybe we can add a competition. You guys remember when we had Claudio Bravo and Ter Stegen? Man, that was a great season in goalkeeping. No? Maybe add some competition. Iñaki Peña, my friend, he's really good. I like him, but he can't compete with Ter Stegen. He just can't. Jason says, I'm pissed, can't eat because Ter Stegen. Yeah. James Teller says, Ter Stegen out of my club. Johnny Metallica, why is Garcia still here? Send him to Girona, pay Girona to take him. Terrible Stegen is not a big match man. Flick and Germany know this. We need competition at his position. Pretty much, Johnny, exactly what I was saying. We need competition in that position. So certainly it would help the team and it would improve our second unit. Because in terms of goalkeeping, we have no second unit. And I'm sorry, Iñaki Peña, but I don't see that you're in the level to play imagine you get into the semi-finals of the Champions League. You're gonna play Iñaki Peña? Not sure. In fact, you know what? I feel bad for the guy because he actually lives not too far from where I live in Barcelona, and I saw him a couple times already in the last year, around the streets. You know. By the way, the other day I saw Eric Garcia too, around the street, near my home. I wonder if I jinxed him, man, because dude, the guy touches the ball and it's it's either a red card or a penalty or a goal. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Andreas Winkler says, what's with Casado? Next injury? I mean, no. Casado played a great game. Is Casado injured? Do we have news in regards of Casado being injured? Man, don't give me this news. Don't give me this news, guys. I'm checking right now. I'm checking right now because I think it's important to check. I don't see any news of Casado being injured. Do we know this? Casado is fine. Yeah, Casado is fine. What are you guys talking about? Don't scare me, man. Come on. He played really well today, Casado. Played really well. Really well. So, guys, thank you everybody for joining. It's been 17 minutes now, 300 people watching pretty much, only 78 likes. Come on, guys, everybody that's watching, if everybody that's watching right now goes smashes the like button, we will be trending, man. This video will be trending. We would have 1,000 people watching this live stream. And how great would that be? By the way, let me know where you guys are tuning in from, because now we should get this channel trending. And let me tell you, in defeats, this is what I say. Yesterday, today, and always, Barça in the heart. You know, win, lose, or die. Barça until I die, guys. These are the mottos. These are the mottos that you should tattoo in your mind, not in your forehead. Yeah, maybe if you're too extreme. By the way, one day I saw. And one day I'll show you the picture because I have it somewhere. I saw one guy that had a tattoo of the Barça shield on his face. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy, bro. Tattoo, the Barça shield tattoo. But anyways, guys, until here, thank you everybody for joining. It's always a pleasure. We will certainly get through this. I think that we're going to qualify for the Champions League and that we're going to have a great competition ahead. Certainly not going to be easy. As I said at the beginning in the opener of the video, we are waking up from a dream where we were winning 4-0, 4-1, 7-0, exhibitions here and there, you know, and a tremendous talent from HANSI Flick and tremendous talent from our La Masia players and signings. But the season is not only going to be this. There's going to be ups and downs. And now we have the first down. But get ready, because we'll be back up very soon. So now, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video. Vamos Barça, vamos Hansi Flick, vamos!